Welcome everyone to eSeniors and the last race of this season, season 8, Bathurst. This is Porsche Cup, and today we're going to crown the champion of the Porsche Cup. So the standings today, as you see here, we have Mirj Parnov at the top, 315. He will be hard to beat. He has had tremendous pace in the Porsche Cup car. Second place, Derek Bird, second in the championship, 275, and Chris Moses, 275. And then Steve Young, P4, 234 points, and Sylvain Dessart, P5, with 231 points. So a little wrinkle in this here is that Chris Moses have some work commitments, so he probably won't be able to qualify. So that's going to put some pressure on him, driving from the back. We are not too many cars on track, though. I think we're going to be 9 cars. I don't think Jeremy going to drive. And Sylvain might be able to climb up on Steve Young, because I don't see Steve Young on track. So, and I do see Sylvain there. So it's going to be interesting. Anything can happen on the mountain, as we all know. What else is there to say? I think that's it. I was also shout out here to the sponsors, Sim3D, makers of excellent hardware for your sim racing rig, and Syndeo, it's a technology broker for IP, telephony, etc. for your business, Canadian-based company. And then we have we have Castle and Cauldron. You can find them on Facebook. They do items for cosplay and parties, and famous for the magic wands, kind of Harry Potter style. So if you in the business for that stuff, reach out to any of our sponsors. Let's get on track. I think we're just about to start the qualifying. Let's see if we can get on someone that is actively driving. Yeah, qualifying 15 minutes, 1-5. Jonathan is out on the track, and we're going to have a 45-minute race. Mount Panorama is kind of our classic season ending track. We're gonna have the GT3 tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Hi Stan. Stan is on the stream there. Let me know that you can see and hear everything as you should. So yeah, you don't want to miss. So it's 1 o'clock tomorrow, Saturday, 1 o'clock Central US time. It's going to be me and Jonathan commentate as usual. Then there's going to be a little break. We're going to start the new season the week of September 11, and we're going to announce new tracks and the type of championships we're going to have a little bit later on. I think we're going to actually have, I'm going to put together a YouTube show for that, have Jeremy as a guest, and we'll talk about the new season. I think it's gonna be cool. So I saw times here of a 2:05 from Jonathan, and that's almost, I mean, that's about what I drive on the GT3 car on this track. I haven't raced the GT or the Porsche Cup at this track. I elected to. Oh, there's Timmy. I get to use the Timmy cam. Timmy is in the background, as you can hear. A little bit under the weather today. He ate something weird. He always eats something weird outside. So but he'll perk up. Don't worry. I'm gonna see if I can get maybe you want to see the actual times. Personal best time. Let's put that up there. Probably takes a little bit for people to get up to temps. So it's this track is so different, and the Porsche Cup car is a little bit. It's not as hard to drive actually as I thought it was when I started this season. I really come to grips with it, so to speak. But this track is a challenge in a regular GT3 car with a lot of downforce. So the Porsche Cup can be quite some work on this track. And this circuit is open already in the 30s, 1938 I believe it was, and the total length is 6.2 kilometers. And the lowest point to highest point is 174 meters, so it's quite some elevation there. Thanks Dan for the feedback, appreciate it. So quite some elevation on this track, as we will see. So even, and it's 23 turns. It's a lot of little kinks and bends as we go through the track. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. Oh, hey Brian. Yeah, on the kitchen telly. That's nice. Cooking up a little dinner there for us. Hey Peter, welcome. So I want to do a shout out to Patrick Larsson that's driving his P6 in the championship. He is the new champion for the Ferrari class championship that we had this season. So congratulations to him. See what he can do here in the Porsche Cup. So now we have a 2:05.7 on the board. And now Mirsch did a 2:05.0. Very nice time. Let's get into his cockpit here as we do a lap with Mirsch Panov. Make sure we get the corner. There's the corner, there's the quarter bend, turn 2. And here you come into this, which is almost blind here. You start to brake at that apex and just try to slingshot around turn 4 here, the cutting. Coming up the mountain. Just try to lift a little bit. Turn 7. It must be horrifying to drive this in real life. White flag flagging there. There's someone off the track. Oh, that's probably distracted Panov a little bit. He went off coming through the S's. Just keep the momentum here. Don't slide. And as we know, if you go sideways here, it's a big problem. If you have to do like a 3-point turnaround or something like that to get straight, that's not good. Here's Conrad straight, turn 19, takes you out on that. This is just a wonderful straight, coming up a little bit and then it's dipping down. You go to the left here to kind of maximize your speed into this braking zone here of the chase. Don't get on that curb there, you can slide around. You go under this liquid moly portal and there's your pit entry, and here we come around into Murray's corner, turn 23, and we completed a lap with Panov. So he got distracted there, so it wasn't a representative time for him. But nevertheless, a good view of this track. So what do we have going on? 2:05.7. So Jonathan is quite a ways away from that time at the moment. Let's see who is picking up time. Let's look at the new champion here, Ferrari Cup champion. We call it the Ferrari spec, where we have everyone drives the same Ferrari. Oops, he had to abandon his lap. Just making sure I have all the timing events, etc. on my screen. Get the driver timing. There we go. Normally we see Derek Bird way up there. Oh yeah, Peter says on the chat here that the Cup Porsche has a higher top speed than the GT3 cars. Interesting. I did not know that. So Moses sits in the pit, so he hasn't been out. Bob Laycock from New Zealand is sitting in the pits as well, and so does Randy Zimmer. Jonathan is improving a little bit, but he has to pick up almost half a second here to do something about getting on the pole position. Making sure everything is set up where I need it. So I think I do have everything I need to look at. Ollie, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Ollie, I don't think you were driving any Porsche Cup, did you? I'm looking down on the participants here. No. Right, no one is really doing any times at the moment. So Patrick Larsson currently best with his best time is 2:06.4. This track is a challenge if you haven't practiced this, because you lose so much time coming down there from the mountain. So, hey Paolo, welcome. Yeah, time, that's what we need. I'm waiting to be retired, so I will improve things on my timing. Free up my schedule a little bit. Sylvain have a colorful car, easy to spot. Goes out a little bit, looks like it touched. And I also see that we have Terry Howard just driving behind Sylvain. Yeah, Panov's time really seems to be the one to beat. No one is really challenging that. And Zimmer, Moses and Laycock still sits in the pits. Maybe they just decide simply not to do any drive at all. Or maybe Zimmer actually had the penalty from before. Can't remember that. Could be. As I mentioned, I think these are all the cars we're going to see. 9 car. Oh, sliding through there, Patrick Larsson. Driving kind of the standard livery here, a grey livery. They sound really good, these cars. I hope I have enough volume on so you can hear the cars over or on the stream. The good balance. So Mirsch, if he just finishes, I think he will have this in the bag. He has enough points. Something dramatic really has to happen for Derek to pick up the championship here. We get, let's see how much scoring. We get 55 for a first place. So technically he could, I mean, if something really happens with Mirsch and Derek wins, he's gonna overtake Mirsch on points. He is 45 points or 40 points behind. But if Mirsch plays at all, I think he will still win. So we'll see. Well, let's let it play out. Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of growth here, Ole, on on many drivers. And certainly, I think Porsche Cup, driving the Porsche Cup car actually have helped me a lot. I was driving the GT3 car, the McLaren Evo, just a couple of days ago, and I really enjoyed it, getting back in the GT3, and I felt like the way you drive the Porsche Cup car have just taught me to be more precise. And I think you benefit from that. All right, let's see, Jonathan. Time's up. I think that's going to be it. Mirsch and Jonathan first row, then Syvan and Terry Howard, Patrick Larsson and Derek, and Zimmer and Moses and Laycock. I think that's what we're gonna see. Yeah, race with 3 monitors. That's cool. It was Paolo made the comment there on the chat. Gonna race with 3 monitors. That's a whole different level of immersion. Yeah, I think Ponov is still on the lap, but he's a little bit behind. So he clocked the 2:05.0. So that's going to be his best time. He's not improving as he's coming down the mountain here. Yeah, no, Paolo had this issue with the screens. Yeah, I hope that was fixed. All right, so we're done here. I'm gonna put on the pause screen for a little bit, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Cars on track. We're gonna have our traditional warm-up lap. Single file through the track gives us plenty of time to do a little grid walk with the cars. Actually, I can start that now. All right, so in P1 we have Mirshpanov for 69, 2:05.082 is his time, as you see there. Very nice time. The winner of the last race, Jonathan, for 48, he's ended up being one. It says here he was 1/10 behind. I wonder if that's correct, actually. Could be. So Sylvain from Belgium. As we know, eSeniors is very international. So very excited to see people from different countries. So Sylvain, P3, second row, next to Terry Howard from Great Britain, or 2:01. And then on the next row, we have Patrick Larsson, the new champion from the Ferrari Spec race from Sweden. And then we have Derek Bird, P6. It's a second and a half behind the leader. And then we have Randy Zimmer, P14. He did not qualify. Chris Moses is on track. Glad to see that. He had a work thing that prevented him from being in the qualifying. And then we have Bob Laycock, New Zealand. Look at that livery, the All Blacks, wonderful. Bob Laycock, 4:04. So there we have it. Mirshpanov is leading the championship. We can talk through where they are in the championship, actually. So we're looking at the woodpecker liver there of Jonathan. Jonathan, he has only raced 3 races this season in the Porsche Cup. He has been sidelined for injury. He won the last race, and he was racing the 2 first races in this 8 race season. He placed P6 and P5. Sylvain, prolific streamer from Belgium. So where's Sylvain? Yeah, Sylvain is in P5, 231 points, just 3 points behind Steve Young. That's not racing today, so Sylvain will be able to climb up the points today. At least he will pass Steve if he do the good race. And Terry Howard, where is Terry in the championship? Yeah, Sylvain, as I just said, he's been kind of placing 4, 5, and 6, so kind of even there. Terry Howard, he has not raced two of the races, so that has hurt him a bit. He placed P8 last race. He's currently in P12. And Patrick Larsson, like I mentioned, the champion from Porsche, or from the Ferrari. He's P6. Pretty even performance. His best performance is a P3 in race number 4 that I don't remember what that was. 217 points, P6 in the championship. Derek Bird. Derek Bird is second in the championship, so he has not won any of the races, but he's P2 in the championship. He has raced all the races. His best placement is 3 second place positions. Really great job. Randy Zimmer. He is where do I find him? Yeah, Randy Zimmer. He's been running like P10, P11. His best is a P8, 139 points, P9 in the championship. And then the other orange car is Chris Moses. So he's had 2 first place positions. He sits in P3 in the championship. So he has the exact same points as Derek Bird. So at a minimum, he wants to beat Derek Bird. And then we have Mr. Laycock from New Zealand. And I'm looking up where he is. So he sits P13 in the championship. So he has placed 10, 11, and 12 around there. So let's see what he can do today. And here we go. There's the start. I almost missed it. So Ponov gets off to a good start behind him. Jonathan Wood, Sylvain, and then we have this little pack here where Chris Moses get a good start, good run on I think that is Larsson. Yes, it is. He has the inside on Larsson coming up to the second turn here, quarter bend. Is he going to go the inside? Yes, he is. I think Larsson probably realized that this is that's not his fight at the moment. Going to take a while for the tires to get up to speed, so or get up to temp and pressure. Let's see how they're doing here as they're coming through the mountain. We'll turn 10 and here we go. Here we go down the hill. Looks pretty stable. These first cars looks like they're taking a little bit easy because now the other cars catches up. Moses is now chasing Howard. Derek Bird had a problem in the back. What happened? Is he sideways? Yeah, sideways. Had to do the turn, 3-point turn. Not a good start for Derek, running last at this point. Jonathan Wood seems to have caught up a little bit with Mish Pornoff now. That's 0.4 behind. See if he can challenge him. And I think this race actually... Oh, I should put on the tower. I'm sorry. There's the tower. Yeah, in-game temperature right now is... Ambient is 20 and track is 20. Oh, we see they're going wide there in the back. So here we have quite a battle. Larsson passing Moses, as Moses went wide. Yeah, 20 degrees, guys. Very close racing here. Chris Moses starts to really pressure Larsson. Let's get on the helicam. Oh, there Howard got a little spin. Got a little sideways. He was lucky he didn't really get caught. 1 second between Pornoff and Jonathan right now. See if I can get the delta of position. I don't think there's that much that has moved. Well, yeah, Chris Moses is up 3 positions. Not really a surprise there. Derek Bird, as we saw, went sideways, cost him a lot of time. He's way back now. So hopefully he's gonna hang in there and start to catch up. So this race gonna go into, I haven't seen how dark it's gonna be, but I think it's actually gonna go into like nighttime. We only have 50-minute race. And we're gonna have a pit stop, mandatory pit stop in between. This is closest action right now. Chris Moses gonna regroup. Oh, he got a good exit there. Look at that. He was just shooting out of that corner. That's the outside line. See if Larsson gonna defend or if he's gonna give that away to him. Yeah, he's lifting it. Maybe he's lifting it, but and most. Oh, Ponov gets a 2:04.8. That's better than his qualifying of, I think it was like a 2:05 even. So Howard gets a good run also on Larsson in the back there. Larsson all of a sudden lost a lot of momentum as he come into the last Murray corner. See if Howard gonna now. Larsson breaks a little bit later. Yeah, it's a multiplier, so I wasn't sure actually what the on-track time is. So as expected, the cars are kind of spreading out quite a bit. Yeah, I want to get the driver time. There we go. Yeah, Terry Howard struggles a little bit. Oh, what happened here? Let's go back a bit. See what happened. Oh, ouch. Yeah. He got a big chunk there. Floppy bonnet and all. Yeah, he has some really bad damage. Yeah, he's just limping now. Howard tries to get to go in and repair, but they haven't opened the pits just yet. So if he goes in now, he won't count as a pit stop. So maybe he's just kind of biding his time for that. Unfortunate. So that's two. Amish Ponov improves his time to 4.7. So we have two. Casualties, if you will. Oh, Howard, it's not going well. So Derek tries to recover. So there we go. Howard goes into the pit. So he was just trying to get through the track there to try to improve a little bit. All right, let's. I'm gonna set up the number of mandatory pit stops. We can keep count of that. And maybe now we want the delta. Or the gaps. There we go. And the gaps there. Yeah, it's getting darker already. It's not a clear sky, otherwise it's going to be really beautiful coming through on the mountain. So Terry Howard sits in the pits. He's going to spend a lot of time there, I think. He's so far it's 43 seconds rather. Derek Bird starts to catch up. Bob Laycock coming down the mountain. Almost like a home race for him. He's from New Zealand though. Something happened. Larsson. Ouch. So that's the third casualty. Let's see what happens here. He's coming down here. Conrad. No, it's not Conrad Strait. This is... Oh, he just oversteer. Yeah, he comes out on Conrad Strait, oversteers into the wall 2 times, 360. Caught on the track, needs to get out of there. And here comes the traffic. Yeah, floppy bonnet there too. Is he going to go into the pits? That's the question. Let's follow him, see what he's going to do. Yeah, the game will remind him, so... Is he gonna go in there? Yeah, he goes in. Yeah, Derek still does not have the lights on. Here comes Laycock. There isn't really any battles going on, so I kind of just gonna cycle the cars here a little bit, looking at Simmer. Yeah, sun really starts to go down here. 40 minutes left of the race. We're gonna probably see then some in like 15 minutes. Gonna start to see some changes, tire changes. Let's follow inside Chris Moses' car, see how he's doing. It's on the throttle, nice and early there. Yeah, Forest Elbow, correct. Yeah, I'm not sure how these the labels I have in the corner that's provided by ACC TV, how accurate they are. I'm gonna set up my tracker, see how they progress on the different 3 different cars. It looks like Ponov is really running away here. Both Sylvain and Jonathan is quite a ways. And then we have Moses. Let's see how he's doing, catching the other guys. Yeah, so he's 4 seconds behind Sylvain. There's plenty of time for him to start to get up there, because now when Derek Bird is basically almost, I wouldn't say out of it, but he had a big challenge there. Derek has not pitted yet though. But it looks like both Howard and Derek are green when it comes to pit stop. I'm not 100% sure that is actually correct. Yeah, pit window is open actually. Yeah, correction. It opens after 5 minutes, I actually think. So yeah, Larson and Howard have completed their pit stop, which is obviously very early, so they're gonna hurt in the end. Okay, I'm setting up my tracker here to see how everyone is progressing. There we go, keeping an eye on how they're progressing here, the top 4 guys, if they're gonna start to catch each other. It looks like Ponov is really on a roll here, doing it 2:04.4, which is a really good time. That's much better than he did in qualifying. Yeah, Derek's car. Yeah, let's go into Derek's car. Derek have reached Laycock. Yeah, I do have it, Ollie, actually. It's you actually see it on the screen there. I think they are pretty correct, but I have a separate little graphic I'm gonna have in the new window actually. Yeah, I have so many things to look at, so I'm not sure I can actually keep track of that, but I just trust that what you see on the screen there down in the left corner, that actually is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it's getting a little bit dark here, but I mean, you can really see well in inside the car at least. Yeah, he has the lights on, so I think everyone is compliant when it comes to that. Chris Moses is really the only guy that actually have a lot of speed right now. He's driving about on his fastest. His fastest is 2:04.6, so he's just 2/10 behind Ponov when it comes to the pace. So I have hopes that he's actually gonna be able to catch some guys in the front. That will be interesting and fun to see. Yeah, there's Derek. And in front of him is Randy. So Randy is way behind the top 4 guys. Yeah, so now, here we go. Chris Moses have really caught up with Sylvain. So this is going to be a little bit battle. See if Moses can position himself to benefit from the Conroy Straight. And in front of Sylvain we have Jonathan. So these top 4 guys, I think they're going to compress here at some point. So maybe we get on Sylvain's rear wing, see how it looks like. Yeah, so Moses was not able to catch him here on the Conrad Straight, so he has to... yeah, something... you're right, Stan. Something slowed him down all of a sudden. I also see that the lap times of Moses have constantly improved. Oh, he gets very, very close here. One thing about this track, it's not easy to pass. Oh, Moses goes into the pits. Interesting. Wow, he came into the pits in a hurry. One drawback is that I will not be able to see if there is a drive-through penalty. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. Let's see, Sylvain. Let's see, we can get on a little follow on here. Let's see, where is that chase? Let's see how it looks as we go through here. His last lap of 2:07 compared to his best of 2:05. So something happened during that lap that enabled Moses to catch him. Moses is in the pits. See if he gets, yeah, he gets a good stop, so that was kind of a standard pit stop procedure for him. Let's follow Moses and see. Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvain. He gets a little wide there. Oh, he's sliding a lot there. Not really getting the line he wanted out of there. He's 1.7 behind on his time, so he's maybe he's struggling with the tires already. Just 6 minutes left to halftime of the race, so to speak. So is that Jonathan we see in front? Must be 4.6 ahead. Have Jonathan. Oh, someone went really wide there. So that's Sylvain. So he's not really doing himself a favor here. He's actually, I'm looking at my tracker here. So he's losing a lot of time to Jonathan. Jonathan is not really picking up with Mirsch. Mirsch is really solid. Last 2:05.8 was Mirsch last time. His best is 2:04.4. See someone else. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. That's where it's at. You're looking at Laycock. A Simmer in front of him. Yeah, actually, let's look at Sylvain if we can see if we have some damage on him. Don't really see that. That's, well, he locked up a bit there. All right, so Moses is out on fresh rubber. Let's see what he can do with that. Yeah, so 3 guys have completed the pit stops. Patrick Larsson and Terry Howard both went in with damage. I see that on their pit time was pretty long. See how Jonathan is doing. His last was a 2:06.5. His best is 2:05. So he's actually, his best lap, Jonathan, is faster than his qualifying. So not everyone was able to probably turn on the tires enough for qualifying. Get into his cockpit as we drive up. Jonathan went a little wide there. So Sylvain and Simmer in the pits. So Jonathan is pushing. Well, let's see when he's going into the pits. 8.6 seconds behind Moses. Driving around a second slower. Yeah, right now it's 19 ambient and 19 on track, so 1 Celsius degree lower than at this when we started the race. Derek Bird slowed down a little bit. That's why you see the white marker there on his name. But that could just be as he comes down. But he's also behind on his time. Most people that has not pitted is actually driving a little bit slower, but not Moses. He is really on a tear as he's coming out with fresh tires, chasing out Bob Laycock. Like you said, Laycock is doing a really good race. Let's see how he's negotiating this challenge here by Moses. Clearly Moses is not Bob's race. Bob just wants to stay on track. And here comes Moses. Yeah, Bob is smart. Letting Moses go, I think. Yeah. And now Moses up in P4. with all three cars in front of him that has not pitted. However, he has... Yeah, and Bird is in the pit now, so now Moses is in P3. So he needs to hustle now. So I think he really was did really good here on his pit stop strategy. So he has 60 seconds to Jonathan, and if you do a good pit stop, you're spending about 36 seconds on the pit stop. So Jonathan is safe from Moses, but if Moses starts to get up to speed here, and starting to catch Jonathan, that's going to be interesting. It's full of Moses. Compare his times there down with Jonathan. That would be the last lap time comparison, where we see that Jonathan was a little bit faster last lap with a 1:10. Yeah, you're right, Ole. He's really flying. And so he has certainly been much faster than the guys that he has passed. Just resetting my timings. Tracking. Well, let's see where Jonathan is. So he's coming down the mountain. And Moses is on the way up. Or he's completing the lap here. No, he's on the way up, I'm sorry. Jonathan is coming down. Let's see if he's gonna go into the pits now. I think he has someone in front of him. That would be traffic. Actually, he has 10 seconds to merge. Not too bad. Oh, it's an orange car. Is he going in? No. He is running long, so maybe he's happy with his times. He did a 2:07 there, so he's 2 seconds slower. Moses is in the pits though. And here the blue flag situation is being resolved. So, alright, Mitch Pornoff is in the pits. So Chris Moses spent a total of 32.5 in the pits. Or I'm sorry, that's, let's see, that's lift time. I have a better summary, I think. I gotta wait until it's done. We'll talk about that. So Jonathan is going long. That's gonna be interesting. So let's remember that. I think it was 10 seconds delta to them when they went in. So now it says Jonathan and Bob. That's waiting on pit stops. Let's get in on the cockpit. This is kind of long. Now we have 21 minutes left, so Jonathan is doing a long stint here. His stint is 13 laps so far. Mirshponov did 13 laps before he went in. This is going to be interesting. Suponov did a really good pit stop actually. It was... Here we go. So he goes in. And Ponov is out. Yeah, so Ponov is way ahead of him now. There's Ponov. See what type of lap times he's gonna start to do here after his pit stop. And Moses is about to complete his lap. He should be up to speed now. He's see, Jonathan is still in the pits. Moses comes around. There comes Jonathan. So yeah, Moses ahead of Jonathan after the pit stop. Really good pit stop though for Jonathan, not too bad. I think he's half a second slower than Moses on the pit stop. But there you go, Randy Zimmer, little yellow flag on him, nothing on him. Yeah, so let's see what. So I mean, Chris Moses, he's up to tempo with his wheel tires now. So 205.8 was Moses last. So a little bit more than a second slower than we normally see him. But I think Jonathan, he's gonna push now. So Chris Moses 11 seconds behind Mears. So I wonder, see if he has the pace to actually start to catch him. So we have 17 minutes left. So Chris Moses really had to put in some really strong lap times. The last lap for Mirshponov was 205.8. And Chris Moses put in a 204.9. So he's gaining 1 second on that lap only. So he's really cooking. Well, let's see where we have Jonathan. Jonathan coming up. Jonathan is 4 seconds behind, or 3.8. Oh, he's fighting the wheel as he comes up. Sylvain 11 seconds behind Jonathan. I don't think he's really a threat. One thing to think about is that Chris Moses did 8 laps on his first stint and Jonathan did 14. So Jonathan has much fresher tires. Don't know if we're gonna see Chris's tires fall off or not. Apologize not covering anyone in the back. Oops. speaking of some sort of a curse here. Let's see, here's the instant replay on Patrick Larsson. What happened with him? Ooh, he comes in over stairs and straight in. That's too bad. See where Howard is. There Howard P8 down 4 positions. Bob Laycock up 2 positions. Great racing by him. Then we have Randy, he's up 1 position, sits in P6. Derek had a tough race, but he's actually up 1 position now. So yeah, Derek has done a really good recovery. Sylvain is down 1 position, he sits in P4. And Jonathan down 1 position. So Jonathan is pushing 3.5. Still delta between Chris and Mirsch is 10.04. But Chris is consistently driving faster now than Mirsch. So 2:05.0 for last lap for Chris and 2:05.6 for Mirsch Pornoff. But is it enough? 14 minutes left. Oh, that's Jonathan. He goes sideways and he has to turn around real quick. Is someone going to come behind him? Here comes Sylvain. Jonathan turned around. Did he sustain damage? I don't think so. But he lost a chunk of time. So less pressure on Moses now. Jonathan just had to get back into the groove here to stave off Sylvain from getting on the podium. Yeah, that must have hurt. Poor Jonathan, he didn't want to see that happen. Yeah, the yellow flag of Larsson again. I'm just working on my interview graphic here for a little moment. I'm not sure if anything going to change, but you never know. So as they drive right now, Mirsch Pornoff is the champion. And Chris Moses would be 2nd place in the championship and Derek would be 3rd place. So forgive me while I'm quiet a little bit here. Let's try to finish something up. There we go. All right, so Moses, he's not making any inroads really. Now Mirsch have actually improved his pace. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Did I mention that? I haven't mentioned that. I've been remiss in mentioning. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. Certainly in the Porsche Cup. I mean, he's incredibly strong. Let's maybe look at him a little bit. Maybe look at from the inside in the cockpit here as Mirsch comes up the mountain through the cutting. He goes first gear there. Interesting. I've seen a lot of people do second gear up. Maybe he realizes that now he can relax a little bit because he's about 1.5 off his pace. He's coming up. Maybe he did a little mistake that we didn't see. So look at Jonathan. Jonathan keeps Sylvain behind him. So no issue with that situation. Yeah, like and subscribe would be great. If anyone watching this new to eSeniors, we're a group of drivers. I think we're over 300 members. And we are racing ACC on PC, and we do it every day of the week. And then we have a couple of championship races. And you have to be age verified. You can find us on Facebook, SIMGRID, Discord. So connect through or YouTube, send a message on YouTube or whatnot. We'll connect with you, you get age verified, and you can race with us. Oh, thank you, Brian. Appreciate the feedback. Thank you. And then we also thank our sponsors, Syndeo, Sim3D, and Castle and Cauldron. Appreciate them helping us to keep things running here. Mirsch is doing a strong race. He's really just punching the clock right now. 2:06.2 was his last. So he's a little bit slower now than Chris Moses behind him, but I don't think that hurts him. It's 8 minutes left, but you never know. You know, all Moses can do is just to press on, try to keep pushing. You want to be close enough so you can benefit if Mirsch goes off. All you need to do is to just wait and see if someone in front of you is going sideways here as we count down. And Moses is really up his tempo. He's up half a second on his fastest lap. But Mirsch, he has a good lap going. I think he's going to land like low 205s when he's done with this lap, which is really, or actually he's going to be into the 204s, I think. Yeah, exactly, Ollie. And that's why you want to be. You just want to stay on it. Anything can happen. You want to be close enough to capitalize. Someone goes off, because as you go off down the mountain there, you have to do a 3-point turn. Oh, we have a flag. Something happened on Bob. Oh, we had a couple of cars. Oh, there looks like Zimmer's car is really damaged. Yeah, floppy bonnet and all. Something happened. I don't know what. Kind of hard to see anything when you have the wide view, when it's this dark. So 9 seconds. Chris doesn't even see Panov yet. It's always a little bit of a boost when you see the guy in front. Let's compare his times. Yeah, you see that into the 204s. Oh, got unstable there, Moses. So yeah, Mirsch last time was 204.8. As I said, he's He was pushing a little bit just to try to get the cushion to Moses. Right now that cushion is 9 seconds. Yellow flag on Simmer again. Oh, big shot for him. Let's see if we can catch that. See what happened here. We do a replay. Oh, he comes up really thick on that one. Oh, that was Mirsch coming behind him. Ouch. Oh, and then he goes around. Yeah, not good. Oh, something happened with Moses. Moses. Holy Moses. Let's look at what happened. Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, there he is. I'm trying to do a replay. I couldn't. Oh, something happened bad with Moses. Oh, he is toast, Moses. Oh, that's unfortunate. Look at that. Sylvain passing him. Like I said, anything can happen. Oh, he is badly damaged. That pushes Jonathan up in P2. And we have 4 minutes left. Yeah, I was not able to catch that one. Or was I? Yeah, here it is. This is it. I managed to get it. Oh, he hit someone that was sitting there. Ah, was that Simmer? I think he hit Simmer. That's what happened. Oh, unbelievable. What drama. Drama here in the last minutes. Unbelievable. I have to change my interview graphic. So Panov P1 and Wood and then Sylvain. I don't think we're gonna get an interview with Sylvain. But we're gonna talk to Panov and Wood after this. Okay, things change. Yeah, so I think he must have hit Simmer because it was an orange car, and here Simmer sits in the pits. I think he can just and here is Moses. Yeah, very unfortunate. Let's get in the cockpit with Panov. 2.5 minutes left. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Not too many cars on here, but we saw some action. I'm gonna change here so we can see where how people have progressed. Position delta, there it is. So 1, 2, 3 actually sits where they started. Derek Bird up 2 positions. Derek is really the one that has the yeah, exactly, Ollie. That's the curse. That's the worst curse, when you start to put in the podium graphic and people start to drive off the road. You see, I think we have another lap with Panov, see what happens. So Derek is actually up 2 positions, so he has really recovered because he was sitting last for a while. Terry Howard down 1 position, and Bob Laycock, great race from him, up 3 positions. Thank you, Ollie, appreciate it. So Laycock up 3 positions, great. And Moses started in the back. Larsson had a bad race, and Simmer also had a bad race. So unfortunate. So I think this is gonna be the last lap. coming up. So we haven't had any track cut or anything like that, any such penalties. So this would be the last lap. As, Jonathan is about to start his last here as well. So Sylvain, solid race. I mean, he started P3, ends up P3. But feel for Moses had a really good race going. But like I said, as they're driving now, Konov took the championship, followed by actually now I'm getting uncertain here because Moses is actually Derek is ahead of Moses. So that means that Derek, he is going to be second place in the championship, and Moses going to be third place because Sylvain is not going to get enough points to challenge. So I think it's going to be one of Derek and Moses. That's going to be championships podium for the championship. Yeah, very solid by Mears, solid lap times. And it's hard, you know, to be driving up in front and just try to mind your business. And I think this is Mears coming in. I think this is the flag. Yeah, that's the flag for Mears. Very solid. He has won all races but 2 in this championship. Got to do a little... let's see here. Can I catch him? Yeah, here we go. Little victory donut. See if Jonathan gonna come around and there we go. Jonathan and Sylvain comes over the line. Very nice. So I will promptly pull in these guys into the interview corner. Let me just do something really quick here. And let's go with the interview. I'm gonna get up the podium. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looks a little bit weird, but that's all right. Let's get some people in here. Stand by. Let's see. We get Jonathan. I'm going to get Derek in too, actually. Well, yeah. Hey guys, Jonathan, Mears, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, awesome. So, yeah, a little drama here in the end.
Yeah, Chris Moses got a little bit of a crash. So
yeah, I think he ran into Zimmer.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he ran into someone out there on the mountain, and that was very unfortunate. So, how was your race, Jonathan?
I mean, it was fine. I just, didn't have the pace of Merche. So, congrats to him. I think it was kind of apt that the guy who's won the most races and was leading the championship into the last race wins the race, and the guy who is giving him the championship, because I was the championship last season, and I'm second. So good stuff. I thought it was a great race. So amazing pace, Merche. Congrats, mate. Congrats on your championship.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so Mersh, how was your race? I mean, is it hard to kind of, specifically on this track, I mean, how do you even keep the focus to just...
I love this track. I always loved this track. This time I had luck that I didn't have damage, I think. I didn't have at all.
Yeah.
I didn't touch the wall. Unlucky for Moses, he was catching me. Last 10 minutes. And Zimmer lost the car and they probably crashed, I don't know. Just I saw that he's losing time.
Yeah, what happened was that he hit someone actually that was sitting sideways on the mountain.
Probably Zimmer, I don't know. He lost his car in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. But I also noticed both of you guys did faster laps on the race than you did during qualifying.
Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't get the tires going, or what was the deal?
I don't know. It's not unusual. It's not
I don't know,
unusual.
mate. For me, it was because of the dark. I didn't do any practice at night. So I was looking at my my lap times. Terry Howard just pointed out to me my fastest lap would have been a 2:04.6, and I haven't done that all. If you would have added up the best sectors, but I haven't done that all week, not even in the dry. So I don't know. It's just bad, no consistency. But for me, it was just driving in the dark. I couldn't put the lap times together at all.
Yeah. So actually, what the championship is then, Ponov, you won, Mirsch, you won the championship, and then Derek actually P2 because he ended up, they were on the same points going in, but Moses had that crash and ended up behind Derek. So Derek gets enough points now for the P2 in the championship, and then Chris Moses still going to be P3 in the championship. So
yeah, I just pulled Derek into the commentary channel.
Oh yeah,
Chris.
good.
Right.
Hey Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, P2 in the championship.
Yeah, surprised at that. After we performed today, I didn't think when Chris passed me, first lap, didn't he? I thought, he's going to go off. I had no pace today, but luckily, what did he crash off? Did he?
Yeah, he actually hit someone on the, I think it was Zimmer, on the mountain. So that was unfortunate, but that gave, because you came in with the same points, you and Chris, so 275, and you ended up ahead of him, so you clinched the P2 in the championship. So
yeah, a bit lucky, but I'll take that.
Yeah. So thank you guys for the entertainment. We didn't have too many cars on track, but the cars that were on track were very entertaining. So we'll see everyone for the race tomorrow then.
Yep.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. Congratulations.
Right, cheers. Well done.
See you guys.
Well done, Mitch. Well done.
All right. So thank you guys on the stream. Appreciate it. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks for this season. We're closing off the Porsche Cup with this Bathurst race here, the 8th race in season 8. So looking forward to tomorrow, GT3. So I hope you see everyone on the stream then. So thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.